Hello there, I'm Dejan and welcome to a new video. So, as you can see from the title, well, I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I am not still God of Destruction and probably why you are not a God of Destruction. You see, every time we play ranked, we always justify ourselves, we always find this kind of justification of that character is stupid, is because of this game system is trash, it is trash and there is too much 50-50. Oh no, my character is low tier. But let me tell you a secret. None of these matters. None of this. I'm the first one that always complained a lot about some of the mechanics of this game because I don't like them in the first place and I feel them too overwhelming. And yes, sometimes you might be losing one round because of those mechanics. But let me tell you something. If you are not God of Distractions, it's not because of these mechanics. If you are not God of Distractions, it's not because of your character being too weak or your opponent characters being too busted. It's not because of the broken 50-50s, it's not because of the people that just does one and doneer, it's not because of this. No, it's because of you. Let me quote FideX. Now FideX, I remember when I was watching one of his videos, quite old one. He literally said, if you're not on the max rank in the game, is because you're still doing something that is still holding you back. And I see that very clearly, especially now, because I did a lot of training and practice and studied a lot of the game to get to the level that I am now. And I really feel like now the biggest issue that I have to get to that level are self-control, knowing when to stop to play ranked, because I'm no more in the metal shape to play that, and knowledge. And that one is me that needs to put there and study the frames, and I really don't like that, so eventually it's gonna come. So in this video I want to try to tell you what I want this to be the first video of a series of video of basically try to help you to achieve, to improve your Tekken despite the status of the game, the current status the game is in. Because you can achieve good Destruction, you can achieve Tekken King, you can achieve blue rank, you can achieve red rank, you can achieve whatever rank you want. You just need to understand how to achieve it and not just mash buttons. That's the first thing. Now in this video I want to specifically talk to what is probably the most psychological aspect. I think too many times it just didn't get even considered or taken in consideration when we speak about ranked, because they always tell you learn your main character, learn your combos, learn your punish, learn the frames, know to do that and that, break your throws and all these things. But the most important aspect when you play ranked, especially because you can play that for so long, you just need to sit down and play, is are you in shape to play ranked? Are you playing well enough? Are you not tired to play ranked? Because yes, you can always play Tekken, but are you in the right mindset to play ranked? Did you rest enough to play ranked? Did you warm up to play ranked? All these kind of things that I never took in consideration. Because as well, especially when you're playing on the mid level, you don't even think about that, you just go there and mash buttons. But if you really want to get high, if you really want to get into the top percentage of the players, when you get to the last steps and every single rank starts to become literally like a mountain to climb, and I really feel it like that now where I am at the moment, where I got very close to Tekken God 3 times now, and I'm gonna attempt another round, I don't know when, maybe tomorrow, I didn't attempt it yet. So these are the kind of questions you have to ask yourself before you start to play the game. It's very important. It's not just about going there and mashing buttons. This kind of setup, this kind of mindset as well, is gonna help you to prevent what is the biggest enemy of every mid-rank. And we are talking about autopilot. Now, autopilot is something that happens at all levels. All levels. The only difference is the higher the level, the less it happens. Everyone eventually happens to do that autopilot. You don't notice it yourself. But for instance, what is autopilot? Autopilot is acting by instinct, not thinking about what you're doing. Just going automatically into the match and moving automatically into the match. One bad autopilot habit that I have, every time I get a demon pole, I know that is -9, I know I cannot punish it, I do my 10 frame punish. Every single time. I just do it and I waste my turn. That's a very simple instance. Or maybe it can be always after you, I don't know, after you block a knee dash, you do a sidestep and then you do an up kick. These kind of things, these are autopilots. And this kind of little chambers, this kind of little sequence, you know, 2-3 moves, when then are like in these compartments and you link them together in sequences, then you start to play only autopilot matches. And what happens is you don't notice that, you don't see it, but if your opponent is sharp enough, notice these kind of things. And when they notice, they just punish you and they destroy you. And the first thing you're gonna notice, like, how does he always know that? How is he doing it? Just because you are not noticing that you are falling trap of yourself, of your same habit that you built within yourself. So learning to shut down this autopilot is very difficult. It's very difficult. What worked for me is play a lot of quick match. And when you play in quick match, probably the biggest suggestion is play on the right side or playing your opposite side. Playing your opposite side forces your Tekken to do not be automatic anymore, because you never play all the round in the opposite side. You find yourself in the opposite side sometimes, but when you start in the opposite side and basically 95% of your gameplay is going to be on the right side, for my instance, you notice that every single action you do, you have to think. And after a couple of matches, you start to notice how your gameplay, in some aspect of it, is actually way sharper than what it usually is, because you are actively thinking about every single move. Another thing that you can do, especially in the neutral, is call the move out loud. It sounds very silly, but when you call the move out loud, what is happening is that you are actually thinking about which kind of move I can use, and when you call it, you're going to execute it. And it's actually something that works for me. It's a personal suggestion. It might sound silly, trust me, this one is my favorite. It works so well. But try to force yourself out of this autopilot. And always play ranked only when you feel like you can play ranked. Don't force yourself into it. You lose a rank, that's fine. Don't force yourself to take it back, because what is most probably can happen is just that you're gonna lose another one, especially if you're very outrageous about that. It's not a problem. You lost a rank, you can always take it back. If you reach the rank once, you're gonna reach it 2, 3, 4, 5 more times. That's how it works. Anyway, I hope this video is gonna be useful. I'm gonna bring more little tips that are not just the classic blah blah blah, frame, punish, no. Some real, more human stuff that no one talks about, but I think is very important into the game. Anyway, before you play the games, always remember that you need to warm up. And if you wanna find the perfect warm up to Tekken, please go check out this video. But apart from that, I've been the John, you've been awesome, and see you next time. Ciao!